Alrighty then. Final reading of the day. Oh, it's been a long day. Not even gonna lie. So, with no further ado, we're gonna do this twin flame and union, reunion, and recognition reading, like I promised. So, I'm doing infinity read. It's basically overall energy, which is fairly important. Bottom line energy, which is very important. It deals with both masculine and the feminine. I'm gonna have the feminine here with the main energy and 4 sub energies. It's like a wheel. Masculine's main energy, 4 sub energies. It's an infinity. The energies circulate like this. Okay. But they circulate within themselves first. This isn't like a regular reading where I have like the feminine up top and like the masculine at the bottom, and I go through with the energy y'all just coming in or leaving out. The masculine energy, how it relates to you and each other. The masculine energy and how it relates to you and each other. Feminine, bro, masculine, bro, or column. In the future, infinity is different. Main energy that's going on with the divine feminine, and the sub energies that's bringing life into that main energy. Same shit with masculine. And the 2 energies that connect you. So, shuffle one more time. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, right? Head, that's towards thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going. That's the decisions you make, and everything starts from the mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are, that's what's up, are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Ain't half-assing nothing around here, you understand what I'm saying? So, who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, swords and cups. And you got wands, which are actions and behavior. 4 wands is out again. This is in the divine feminine's main energy. Wands are actions and behavior. These are things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. 4 wands is also Zion, 4th and 5th dimension. And twin flame union, reunion, recognition is an action. You getting in union, getting, ing, that's the current. Wands are the current. You know, wands is what you've done and what you're doing. Because it has karma and accountability what you've done. Karma and accountability what you're doing, not what you're finna do, because that don't mean anything. Who's the king of wands? In the divine masculine, you can tell. Well, what is he the king of? Doing. Divine masculine is like Nike. They just do shit. They don't ask no questions. They just manifest shit. You gotta do actions and behavior to manifest. Feminine, you in your heart and mind a lot. You get your mind right first. Okay, I gotta figure out what I want to do. Then you align your heart and mind together. You go down. Get your mind right, then you feel whatever direction you want to go, you feel something about that. And you get passionate about that, or you get enough to know, all right, it's time to make something happen. Wands to Pentacle. Goes down. Feminine go down. Man, masculine, he go up. He just do shit. Like I say, masculine is moving in autopilot with this twin flame shit. Shit the book could bring like to. I'm doing pre-orders for that too. Book is out. You know what I mean? Holler at me if you need it. Process to it, but it's worth every step, son. Master moves in autopilot. I mean, he go up. Men go up, women go down. Master just manifests shit. Upon a manifestation, he starts doing shit about it. Wands. And he's the king of it. That's why manifestations can just happen and he can just react to them and he's the king reacting to them. Because feminine, if it was the other shoe, you probably fall to pieces. You probably won't be able to do what the masculine can do. He's the king for a reason. Manifestations happen like this twin flame shit. It just happened. It just manifested itself. And masculine is like double dutch, just, oh shit. Trying to find a motherfucking coordinated rhythm to get in and get in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, feminine is it's more calculated. You hear about the twin flame shit, you start seeing signs and synchronicities, angel numbers and shit. 11, 11, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 2, 2, 2. I mean, reoccurring numbers. I mean, then you start inquiring about your twin. I think I might find my twin. You check with psychic. You holler at us, you know what I'm saying, to get some confirmation, some verification on some shit you already verified on. You just need that stamp, and then boom. That's how you kick your journey off. It's premeditated. It's very conscious and thought out. With the masculine, it is not. It's like literally he got dropped in a video game and he just got to get out. And masculine role is the Two of Wands. That's survival. Surviving this game. That's the divine masculine's role, to live long enough to ascend with you, to live long enough to evolve with you, to live long enough to spark your brain. Because masculine's on fire before the feminine. The masculine was aware before he became unaware. It was almost like so much to say, and I don't even have time to say it all. He's still in a pimp truck. At any rate, 25 union recognition into action. You two getting in union, that's some shit y'all was doing to get you there. You two reuniting, actions and behavior made that happen, or is making that happen. And it's in the current. Union, recognition, and reunion happens in the current. Recognition happens one time. There's only one you met your twin flame story. Embrace it. Make sure that story is magical, because it can be. Union happens one time, in my personal opinion. It's the first time you two are here. And all union is harmony. You two are on the same fucking wavelength. You two are on the same vibe, same tone, same sound. One band, one sound. Y'all two are like this. Harmony. It was all over the fucking place. It was a lot of this shit going on. You two are finally here. You're hearing the shit that you've been wanting to hear from your divine masculine. You doing the shit your divine masculine been trying to get you to do, or trying to see from you. All that's happening in a harmonized way. You two are like this. There is no confusion. There is no bullshit. There is no obstacle. There's nothing but just y'all. Y'all are just there in the moment. Free to do whatever the fuck y'all please. That's union. Imagine that. You and your twin finally on one accord. You hearing everything you want to hear. You getting everything you wanted to get. That's union. You know what I'm saying? And it only happens once. Reunion happens after that, and it happens frequently. Separation is a part of twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. The fourth one would be separation. The separation is the glue that keeps you two together. How is y'all going to reunite? Let's do it. First card of this message, we're going to start with the feminine first. Divine feminine, you have God. First card of your energy. Oh, snap. Main energy first, excuse me. Your main energy is the Four of Wands. Twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. I.e. the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. If twin flame union, reunion, and recognition is that, do that. That's what I was on. Before I got in the union, my eyes was on the prize. That's all I wanted at the time. Union. That's all I put my all into that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Was getting signs and synchronicities and warnings that it was going to happen. Wasn't believing in it. But I was still holding strong. Like I say, the faith of a mustard seed, pimp. The faith of a mustard seed. You know what I'm saying? You can really manifest this shit right here. And like I say, when it manifested for me, like I say, I'm a non-sexual, non-romantic situation with my twin flame. He's like my father. I'm like his son. That's our thing. Jedi, Padawan, apprentice, master, king, knight type shit going on. That's our thing. But like I say, we go through union just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? The way union happened, like I say, Four Wands could be. Four Wands is home. Okay, home is where the heart is. Alright? Your twin flame is home to you. Your divine counterpart is home to you. I mean, when your divine master around you, he feels at home. You feel like home. He's got to go where you at. That's what reunion is, or reuniting is. Your master's been going for a minute. He finally reunites. He has to come where you at. Four Wands is you two in the same fucking spot. Or if it's a long distance type situation, there's been no communication, there's finally communication for the long distance twins. I've had clients who live in two different countries. Two different fucking countries. One in like Africa, the other in like Spain or some shit like I don't know, two different shits. The love is there. They, you know, recognition. There's some beautiful twin stories out there. And they gangsters, man. That's why you little newbie ass, baby crying ass. Oh, I just wanted to be with me, and you don't even know your twin type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, there's twins out here who really got something to fight for. Where the prize is really the one. I mean, how many people I do this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Some real twins out here, man, who've been in this shit for. I know some twins have been in the game for 45 plus years. They still going through shit. It still is. It don't stop. It's a forever thing. But what's tying to it one? Home. This really represents you two being in the same place. To do whatever y'all need to do. Or whatever y'all came to do. And as far as sex, like I say, sex is just communication between twins. That's what sex is. It's sacred. It's communication. It's how y'all talk. Remember the movie Trippin'? When G. Reed was tripping, he was like a poet and shit. He was doing that poem, "Don't be fucking with my shit." And how did that poem go? "Don't be fucking with my shit. Get your own stuff, you greedy bitch. Keep your hands off your clothes and your eyes off my cash, or I'm gonna break off size 12 in your motherfucking ass." I'm 13 in feet though, but in your motherfucking ass. So your eyes may look and your teeth may grit. But don't be fucking with my shit. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is going crazy. It's a dream. Shorty roll up on him like, "I wish I could find the words to say how much you really mean to me, how much I love you." And nigga G Reed say, "Don't need no words, baby." Don't need no words. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no words. You know what I'm saying? Like when union's happening, it ain't really words. It's energy, man. It's like an energy exchange. There's a lot of shit going on. I was at the crib, fucked up. As I usually am, going through shit. As I'm usually doing, but still on God's business. As I usually am, you know what I'm saying? I just get a knock on the door, fam. You know what I mean? Could be anybody. Wasn't who I thought it was. The 2020 twin, but twin pulled right on up to the crib. Okay, you know what I mean? Came right on over. And from the time before he entered the door to the time he left, I heard everything I want to hear come from this motherfucker. Shit, I've been waiting to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and it was 7 years to that point. It took 7 years for me to get to a flame union recognition. Like I said, union happens one time. It took me 7 years to get into it. Now, I've met, in my personal opinion, how I go is not all. Some. Okay? It usually happens you recognize your twin. It's usually like a separation. Due to circumstance. Or due to the offensive. I'm dropping knowledge here, man. Y'all should really take notes. I call it the offensive. Recognition lasts 2 years. And after year 2, drop the bomb on your masculine. You gotta tell him about this twin flame shit. Period. I mean, where else he gonna hear this shit from? Who else gonna put him on? Like the term divine feminine, divine masculine, divines, karmics. God, the reason I'm talking about all this shit. God is the reason for all this. You, your divine counterpart, and God, y'all set this twin flame shit up before y'all even was here on earth doing whatever it is y'all doing. Like this was already ordained and set up by God prior to us even being on this planet. This shit was, in our former lives, because we've lived for eons. We're energy. We don't die. God is working. It's never done. Yeah, it's infinite amount of work to be done. We've been doing this shit infinitely. This whole twin flame shit been around for infinity doing this. Ain't nothing new. When we pass from here, we're gonna do this again somewhere else until we make it to the, to heaven, the final destination. Just keeping it real like I usually do, just dropping jewels. This God body business I'm dropping right here. When you recognize your twin, that's why I say get to know your twin. Ask questions, man. Really get to know as much as you can during recognition, because separation is sure to follow. You two depart for the first time, especially when y'all just met. Y'all probably got situations y'all ain't got out of yet. Y'all careers going in two different directions. Life is going in two different directions. You know what I'm saying? Things happen in this shit. Separation definitely happens. Post recognition will happen one time. And then, like I say, it's a lot of this back and forth and shit until you two are here. And that's you. Might take 2 weeks, might take 2 years, might take 2 decades. Who knows? It's time to divine. And even when you unite with your twin, separation still happens. So, reunion and separation is just like a clap. Y'all gonna be doing this shit post union forever till y'all time here is done. Then you get to the next planet and you start over. You meet your twin and shit. Damn, I know you from somewhere. Y'all, just like y'all had a whole thing here, y'all had a whole thing then. That's how you even know your twin. That's why you even recognize your twin. That's why they feel like home, motherfucker. Because nigga, y'all was somewhere else together on something else, man. Divinity, man. Like, what kind of God, King of Swords, do you serve? Like, what? How do you even look at this something like that? Are you looking at it on an earthly term? Like, this shit a karmic demo? Like, this shit some regular, ordinary love? Fuck no. This shit is different. And it's deep. And if you ain't diving deep into this shit, like I say, you just skimming the surface. You just skimming the surface. You ain't really getting too much out of this. God. Main reason for all this shit that I was about to call y'all my sister's name. She is on my mind. God, man. He's watching over this. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking with God. Just like divines. Your masculine could be a feminine. Feminine could be a masculine. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking, because it ain't, it's different. This ain't ordinary. When God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or something ugly gonna happen. But guess what? Even if it's bad, it's good. It's a 66% chance it ain't gonna be bad anyway. But even if it's bad, that 33%, it's good, because God don't make no mistakes. God work in mysterious ways. God work in mysterious ways, man. God work in mysterious ways. But he perfect and absolute. Your twin flame situation is tailor made for you and your twin. Like I say, y'all been going through this. And I got a personal belief system. I think I wanted to challenge here on Earth. Last shit I'm saying, I'm gonna give it back to the reading. I think when it came time for me to do my twin flame bid here on Earth, I wanted a challenge. So, me, God, and my twin was sitting there saying shit. I was like, yo, make us same sex. And make me a feminine. You know what I'm saying? And make me black too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna go through it, son. Like, hey, put me through it. Put me through the fire, and I bet I'll come out on top. You understand what I'm saying? I bet I'll find my twin. All that. Like, I know what type of person I am here. You know what I mean? And I just got a feeling I challenge myself to the 50th degree, because I find it highly strange. I'm a twin. Like, not only a twin flame, I'm a twin. Like, I actually born a twin sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, either me or my sister, one of us cheated and got up in this bitch. We weren't supposed to be here, but it's like we sent from the heavens or something. One of us was sent. Heaven sent. Probably my sister. She's way more powerful than me. She's a way better psychic. Women just in general, nigga, women are way superior to men. I noticed that having a twin sister. How we was the same size as kids till she went through puberty first, because females go through puberty first. I think my sister blew up. She was like Incredible Hulk. She was twice my size, big as hell, just angry, cuz, like, man, you know what I mean? Like, women can create life. My sister is a way better psychic not trying than I am going hard. You know what I mean? And she's masculine, because I'm a feminine. Duh, right? And for those who got fraternal twins, boy-girl twins, the girl is the alpha. They always the alpha. They always the alpha. Like, and they different. They the masculine and the alpha. Just throwing that out there in case you didn't know. But back to the reading. Yeah, God, man. The universe, man. Please get in tune to the infinite. I call this shit the infinite. It's not as I'm kicking the infinite. It's infinite, but it's also shit that sounds familiar to you, don't it? Because it came from the same space. Aside from God, however God working on you, God can come through in the form of judgment. Like just a tower moment. Good is God giving you what you wanted. Only for you to get it and like, damn, now I gotta maintain this. Or damn, now I gotta live with this. It could be ugly. You're just getting tested. You got what you wanted. Okay, you sure? Alright. Can you stand the rain? Let's make it rain real quick. Let's make a thunderstorm real quick. You know what I'm saying? Make sure this, God's got a way to put you on your toes. He ain't got nothing personal because whatever he doing to you, he doing to everybody else. Everybody else gets treated the same. Ain't nobody getting treated. Ain't nobody's God favorite, first of all. And ain't nobody getting treated different. As human beings, we all get the same treatment. God is a personal relationship too. That's why he's the king of swords. But you what God got is in your mind. If we didn't have a brain, God wouldn't dwell it. You understand what I'm saying? God is a personal relationship you have with the Most High. What you and God got going on, it's totally unlike whatever God and somebody else got going on. You know what I'm saying? If it's bad, like I say, shit happens. And death is prevalent. Started some news on my little cousin, man. Gun violence. Good kid. Good kid. College baseball scholarship. Shot to death. I said I'm numb to death, but like I say, death is prevalent, man. It's out here. By the droves. My personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the beast is that's getting fed lives, that motherfucker on overdrive. Used to be like 3 celebrities die every year type shit. It came in threes and shit. Now, nigga, it's like 300. 300. The death machine is just running rampant, Joe, and it's just crazy how. But everything happens for a reason. You know, that's fucked up what happened to Cuz. I said, God don't make no mistakes, man. You know, it's the thing with God, it's mysterious. You don't know. You never know. But everything happens for a reason. And feminine, that's what you start to understand. So plain shit with life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, man. That is it's in the higher power's hands. You still gotta do what you gotta do, Wands, because you're the queen of it. Wands, actions and behavior, because you're the queen of it. But it's in God's hands. It's divine timing. You recognition is. Recognition is. It isn't on your time. Love always is gonna have a way of having bad timing because it ain't on your time. Aside from all that, you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is a great position, like a 90%. 80% is an Eight of Pentacles. That's the life card. Life is shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you're sleeping on, 4 walls you call your shelter. Because like I say, the 4 wands can actually be your home, your crib, your domicile. God is in your life, hopefully. Your twin flame is in your life, right? Kids, crib, job, whatever. Life is also what you make it. Because like I said, you can be rich as fuck with no life of your own. You can be wealthy with no life of your own. You can be the most popular, famous person in the world with no life of your own. But you could also, in terms of being a bum, definition, term of being a bum and shit, have one hell of a life. Living your life like it's golden grams out here, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at an 8, let's see if I can find an 8 of Pentacles. If you look at 8 of Pentacles, it's all over the place. Can't really fit shit in here. It's a beat, a good standing, you know. But when you get the 9 of Pentacles, though, level up, because that's what life is all about, leveling up. Just like these cards, it's processes. When this is you, because you're a walking, talking pentacle. Like I said, with the pentacle, it's gonna expire like the human body. It's temporary, like the human body. It has an expiration date, like your life. Pentacle. Ain't none of us gonna be here that long. We ain't built to be here that long, cuz. That's, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's the mentality you need to have, right? When you line your life up, this is how your life was. When you line your shit up, you got space. You can fit more shit in it. You can have more things going on in here than you would not getting your life in order. You have to get your life in order to get to the Nine of Pentacles. You have to get your life in order to fit more shit in. For you to get to the Ten of Pentacles, which is manifestation. Which Feminine had in her reading, if you ain't checked that out yet. But yeah, Nine of Pentacles, that's an A. This is a B. This is an A. And when you're in a position like this, it goes back. You can always help somebody or help yourself. I said that in one of these readings back there. You can check it out there. I gotta keep moving. More sub energies you got, Feminine, is the Seven of Cups, which is the Pimp Cup Chronicles. Something in you need to give to the world because the world needs it. Program, invention, plan, me with this book, this deck and shit. Something you got going on that you need to give to the world. They need that shit. There's kids right now that need your food program or your after school program. It's old folks that need your, I don't know. Like I got a friend, he's elderly, but what he does is get his periods moving. He moves a shape. That motherfucker is not a sitting in the motherfucking crib or sitting at the person home not doing shit ass person. He tries to get motherfuckers active at their age, late 70s, 80s, 90s or something. He takes them to the casino. And by taking them to the casino, and you know, they got money to spend and shit like that, he gets certain like perks and deals. So now he sets up a whole trip down there every 2 weeks to make that shit happen and start from an idea. Or lifestyle, maybe. That, you know, you just had a mindset to get the fuck out and enjoy himself, you know what I'm saying? And it's he got a busload of people every other week. It's like, it's tight. You know, that's an example of Seven of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got a book with knowledge. You just really dropping some jewels in there. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there so people can get them jewels too. You know, whatever it might be. It's something that's in you that only you can do. That only you can really make happen. And then happen in the way or the fashion that it needs to happen. Like you got something. You need to give it to the world. And it could just be your love. It could just be your passion. It could just be your vision. It could just be your voice. Like whatever it is, it's essential. It's needed. Like your voice is very needed on the TV show right now. You make the perfect cartoon character or voice for something. You know what I mean? Like you make the perfect chef, the perfect accountant, the perfect security, the perfect whatever you got going on. You're the perfect for something from what you're doing. Make sure you connecting that dot there. Final card of your message, we're going to get to the masculine. Feminine, you got the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. Whatever it is, it's a pentacle, it's a person, place, or a thing. You're holding on too tight to it, you need to let it go. Person, place, or a thing. Whoever they are, whatever it is. It could be a place or a plateau, a location that you need to leave or let go or move from your life or something like that. Like Four of Pentacles. You know, it's the mental hold you got on it, the emotional hold you got on it, the shit you'll do for it, and what's been manifesting because of it. Those four things is why you need to let this shit go. It's what you'll do for it. Wands. You go backwards over this shit. You going in circles over this shit. You stagnating over this shit. Whatever it is, let it go. It's the direction you're going with this shit. You can really go in another direction. You don't have to keep going in the direction you keep going with it. It's insanity at this point, you know. It's how you feel about this. Maybe that needs to change. Maybe it's that feeling that gets exploited that gets you right around every time. You know what I mean? It's something. And it varies from, for every feminine. But uh, overall energy, how it's going to relate to the masculine is the Two of Swords. Options. It's only one right way, and that's up. You do have other options, and that's what this card represents. Options. In any account, in any event, divine feminine, when it comes to being the best you can be, when it comes to making your life the best it can be, when it comes to evolving, growing, developing, things of that sort, you don't never have to hurt yourself. You don't ever have to be disappointed. You can't hurt yourself. I mean, you can, but we ain't talking about that type of like it's like Beyonce said in Me, Myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? Me, Myself, and I is all I got in the end. That's what I found out. I ain't gonna need to cry because now I want to be my own best friend. I know that I can never disappoint myself. You understand what I'm saying? That part. I know that I will never disappoint myself. And you don't have to. So don't. Tough decisions will have to get made. Like, you're going to have to pull the band-aid off some shit. You're going to have to tell somebody no. You're going to have to stop. Be the grown-up. And do your first initial change. But you got to do it. Otherwise, it ain't never going to get done. Thus, you'll be stuck in the box that is the Four of Pentacles. Because in reality, whatever you're holding on to is going to Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. Meaning you're going to go without it anyway. Masculine, your first card is the sauce. Six of Cups. That's steez. That's essence. That's what makes a person a person. Saucy. We're all saucy. We're all saucy as human beings because we all love by God equally. There's no one better than no one else. We are all fucking same. But, it goes back to the Seven of Cups. We got to differentiate ourselves from everybody else. Ain't nobody better than nobody else, but you got to differentiate yourself from everybody else. How do you differentiate yourself from everybody else? Your path, your purpose, whatever you got going on, whatever you're doing. Because it's coming from you. It's part of your identity, whatever you want. And by you doing this, it just creates your lane, your niche, your place in life, which is different from the next person's. Even though we living in the same life. You know what I'm saying? We all in the same boat, but we all got different roles. Unless you a pawn. Unless you a drone. Unless you in a role or a position where you ain't really got no say-so or no influence and you just exist like most of the karmics do. Now, the way this sauce relates to the divine feminine is the saucy one. Like I say, divine masculine is the sauce taker, divine feminine is the sauce maker. Sauce is influence. Sauce is like whatever you love the most about your feminine, divine masculine, that's the sauce. Whatever you can't get enough of in your divine feminine, that's the sauce. That's it. Shit you cannot find with everybody else that your feminine possesses. That's the sauce. It's a feeling you have, cups. Feelings and emotions, or feelings and emotions, indicators on what you're going mentally. It's feelings you have, energy you receive, a vibe you get with your divine counterpart, your divine feminine, that you can't feel nowhere else, that you don't feel nowhere else. It's a familiarity, or a certain feeling of home that your divine feminine possesses that you just aren't getting led to. Think about recognition. Think about all the eye contact that was going on. Think about all the fucking energy that was, you felt it. Y'all wasn't even speaking at the fucking time. Like, y'all was in the same vicinity though. Recognition. Two twins coming in the same fucking spot. Before y'all even talked, there was shit going on. Before y'all even ended up in the same space, this is recognition too. Shit y'all don't be thinking about. Recognition started well before you two got in the same room and seen each other. Where the fuck you was at months before you got in this location, wherever your masculine was at months before he got in this location, y'all two had a whole life. Y'all still got a whole life. Like, that's 80%. Y'all cake, which is y'all own personal life. What you got with your divine counterpart is the icing on the cake. Only 20% of it. Prior to this 20% shit happening, it was an 80% separation you two had. You had your shit, he had his shit, until y'all shit, till you two bumped into each other. And that's how y'all twin flame recognition is. You bump into each other. You don't, the fuck, you don't plan on this shit. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the sauce. It's what keeps your master around. Keeps your master coming back. It's what your master loves, boy hates about your ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's the it's the main thing to keep your master. Whatever makes you saucy to your divine masculine, more smoke. That's the main energy out here. And more smoke is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the Riri card. This is the change card. R-E-R-E, Riri. This is removing, relocating, reconnecting, reunion, recognition. You know what I mean? This is release, reverse, renege, rehab, rehash, rearrange, relocate, like remove. I don't know, reread. It's like seven of them. Seven of them you need to do to kind of get your life back on track. Divine masculine. It just seems like you're willing to change. Seven of Pentacles. Whatever you need to do, whatever you need to change to kind of keep this sauce in your life. I didn't say to keep the divine feminine in your life, because once again, it's the sauce the divine masculine craves, not divine masculine crazy about you, divine feminine. But please understand, it's the sauce. What is sauce? It's some shit that you can get anywhere. You got like original sauce, the A1 sauce, and you got like the counterfeit sauce, like Louisiana hot sauce and like some Walmart hot sauce and some shit. It's a bit different. You got the original and you got like the fucking clone. It's still sauce at the end of the day. It's the quality of the sauce. It's the brand of sauce. Masculine will take your sauce, feminine, and put that shit on other shit to make it taste good. It's like Frank hot sauce. This shit tastes good on everything. That's what you become. You know what I mean? Masculine ain't with you 24/7. Like I said, y'all could be in separation. Who knows? Where y'all stand in a twin flame situation. But like I said, it's your sauce that keeps him going. I see it all the time with masculines. They fuck with karmics who just so happen to be the same astrological sign as their divine feminine. Who just happens to look like their divine feminine, happens to have the same profession, or happens to have the same kind of demo, same sauce, same imprint. Like you fucking with karmics who got the same shit going on as your divine feminine. You might as well focus on your divine feminine, the direction you going with shit. But like I say, it's how it be. Something you got going on, feminine, and your master just craves, and he's like trying to find that in other people, as if he's like, not all. Okay, I'm only speaking to some when I'm saying this shit about the masculine, about you, masculine. Like I say, options, overall energy. And this deals with you too, the white masculine. You got options, and you just like, you know what I mean? Just saying what you can concoct out here. It's like, I fuck with divine feminine. Just like I said, it's like what he does with feminine in general. It's like, yo, I like her, but she kind of this and that and the third. But I like her, but she woo up the bam the beezy. You know what I'm saying? But at least with dealing with her, I can at least get their shit without their shit, but I still gotta put up with her shit. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as loyalty, as far as unconditional love, as far as a general feeling of security and safety and assurance, gratitude and appreciation and bashfulness, like feminine, you bring a lot of energy to the table, and this energy your masculine gets overwhelmed with getting it directly from you. You know what I mean? So it's just like he'll rather best example to put it so I can move on. Options. It's like he's got a big bottle of your sauce, and your sauce is just an analogy for like the shit that makes you you. It's the feeling, not your actions and behavior more so, because that's what makes you great. That's what makes you a divine feminine. We're just talking about as far as like how your divine masculine feels. This is more so a feeling or emotion based thing here. Like, you know what I mean? It's like all the essence you have. It's like your masculine trying to find that in bits and pieces through other people. He's never had a friend like you, so he's trying to find a friend like you, but can't because you're one of a kind. Masculine's never had a feminine energy or been around a spiritual energy quite like yours. So now he's engulfing himself around other psychics or other spiritual people just to try to get like a sense of what you're doing. You know, like a kid wearing his dad's shoes or a daughter trying on makeup like her mom or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, just figure shit out. Master's just trying to figure shit out. There's a few options that he got, and he's just trying them because they out there. And it deals with, like I say, your sauce. It's just the equivalent of him, like maybe trying your look on another chick. Trying to see if he can do what you saying shit he can do with other people. But when he's starting to understand, that's hard. That can't happen. It's kind of difficult. Moving on. Sub energies. Comes to situation masculine with the Ace of Cups. This is self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. You're at this point. Feminine was at this point past 2 weeks. Masculine, you finally at it now. And like I say, it's an infinity read. It's infinity energy. So what the feminine probably just went through, masculine is going through. Or on his way to go through. And shit that masculine just went through and getting over feminine, you finna get through and over. You know what I'm saying? Infinity. So Ace of Cups represents self-love. Masculine, a lot of masculines, part of their evolution process is learning to love themselves more. And appreciating what love really is, true love really is, unconditional love really is, the love that you provide, divine feminine. This type of love doesn't come from nowhere but you, but it also comes from the divine masculine's own self. He can give this type of love to a person. To you. Or whoever else they got on, in mind to give this to. Self-respect. Like I say, part of your sauce, part of what your masculine craves is the self-respect you got for yourself. And what you do. And what you about. I mean, that's what shit you can't find in other places. A person that's as passionate and as 10 toes down on whatever God body business you want, feminine, that you into. Self-identification. You know exactly who you are, divine feminine. Ain't no fucking question in that. And you that through and through. The shit your masculine loves about you. But it's also the shit he hates. Masculine loves your face, but he also hates your guts sometimes. So love-hate relationship this twin flame shit is. He wants it, but he doesn't want to crave it. So he's got to leave it alone. He loves the love he receives and gets from you, but love makes him weak in this world. In ways you don't comprehend, divine feminine. So he has to, and mainly what I'm getting is just the emotions and feelings you had over your divine masculine. Setting these borders and taking time from you and separating from you and shit like that. Like he's finally starting to feel that. The shit you got going on or path or direction you on right now, that's kind of like the path and direction he was on at that point. To where it's like now it's like he's been the runner for so long, now he's the chaser, and now you running and he gotta feel that. He's been separating from you due to certain situations, shit like that. Like now you gotta separate from him. And union out here, and I'm sitting here talking about separation, but like I said, it's the 4 wands. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition, and separation. 4 things we're talking about. I ain't just talking about separation. I'm talking about the whole process. Shit your masculine put you through the shit he's going through with you. That's another thing with the sauce is. It's like I say, you become an addiction. Too much of a good thing is bad. You're a good thing. Too much of you is bad. That's the masculine way of looking at it. You feminine. You look at it like can never get enough of a good thing. The fuck is that? If I want anything good, I should have it. If I can have it all day, I can have it all day. You're feminine. Different. You know what I'm saying? Different. I just keep hearing genuine differences. Hey, there's differences between the masculine and feminine. Like I say, a lot of them differences, masculine is just realizing. Aside from that, we just gonna close it out with the two threes he got. Two threes. We'll close it out with the two threes in the sub energy. First three is the Three of Pentacles. Second three is the pain card. Going past the point of no return or pain. Threes represent evolution. And I'm gonna just cover this together because I gotta run. Actually, I gotta make a few phone calls. It's late as hell. Any rate, Three of Pentacles is the bridge. This is you and another person doing some shit. And I just feel this is together. It's something you want to do with someone else, but you can't, or you think you can't. Whatever it is, it's a pain. It sucks. You not being able to do what you want to do with a particular person. It sucks not being able to do what you want to do in the world right now. It's like everybody's retired, doing their thing, kind of still working. For the older, elderly people, like you still working, you still in the game. Everybody else enjoying life. It seems like you just existing or living and shit. You know what I mean? It's like a pain. You see what you're going without, and you feel pain from it. Another thing my mom used to drop on me, like I said, with these vets when I was younger. So you're gonna stop messing with these older ladies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna look up, and like I say, they got their shit together. You a young man, so I'm like 18, early 20s and shit. Like, yo, you young, you ain't got your shit established yet. Like you being around established women is gonna piss you off not having certain shit. You can enjoy it and have fun right now, but like when you get older, you really gonna fucking realize that it's a growth and development type thing you missing out on when you, like I say, indulge in sauce. You know, last thing it gets so used to you, it's almost like it's a pain. It's mental pain when I say the pain. Oh, I love you so much, it hurts. It's not a physical hurt. It's a mental hurt. It's a mental strain. Because you're going to have to pump the brakes on a person. Like I say, Four of Pentacles. Let go. Not physically letting your divine masculine go, or your divine counterpart go, or your divine feminine go, divine masculine. It's just the hold you got on them. One thing masculines do got over the feminine is, like I say, they know when to chill out. They know when to call a timeout. They know when to pump the brakes. They know when to fall back. Feminines still learning that. But pain. You know, final card is the Two of Swords, basically the step after the Two of Swords. First card is message with the Two of Swords. Options. Like I said, there's only one right way, and that's up. Ace of Swords would be essentially. But you got options. You can weigh these options, or you can mentally turn them into a fork in the road, which they don't have to be. You know. But after you execute these other options, like I say, sometimes you kind of end up back in the same spot. To where it's like you should go in this direction. You went here. This was the right way. It's like, well, right way, that's up. Ascension. You don't know if you're going the right way until you start ascending. You know what I mean? Going away. Up, and away. And what's up? God is what's up, right? All right, boom. You exercise your other options only to end up back at square one again. And then guess what? For the second time, you choose to go another direction. Only to end up back at the third time. It's like, shit, I ain't went in 3 circles. And it all points back to the same direction I'm running away from. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let me get up in there. This Three of Swords kind of really represents twin flame, union, recognition. You know why I'm asking? Literally went in 3 circles, only to get back to the point where he should have went in the first place. A lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources have been wasted going in these circles. That's the mental pain your masculine is going through with this. But the prize, the promised land, it's here for both of you. So that's the message I got. If I can be a good use, it's your boy D.Boom. Take advantage of them specials if you can. If not, you know what I'm saying, you can just catch them on the next run. I think they're gonna be going for about 72 hours. I got one more client to do on an email reading level. After that, I am back free. And I could use a couple readings. I'm off tomorrow. So holla at me. If you can holla at me quick, you might can get me on something live tomorrow. All right. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Let me fall back.